Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hold on, I'm gonna have two screens. Hold up, wait a minute. All right, may the Lord be with me and with y'all. So, I wanted to go through these things because if we're only listening to certain things, I'm a true believer and being being mindful of what we give our attention to. What we're watching, what we're listening to, certain people we're around at certain times. I think it's very important to 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 do things that edify us and lift us up and encourage us. So I wanted to give a top 10 list of things that are going on in the world. Shout out to Relevant Magazine, that are encouraging, that are positive, that are life giving. Um, so right here, com- commitment to Jesus in the U.S. It's a 10-year high, right? I feel like a lot of these millennials have been leading the charge. You see it on social media, you see it on these campuses, you've seen, a bit of a revival. We saw that Asbury revival. I feel like it's a renaissance time in a lot of ways. You see a lot of podcasters just doing a lot of great things. Uh, okay, my mic should be on. Can't really hear any. I can't really see any comments. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them on the regular video. If anybody's actually watching live. All right. You are living in the most peaceful time in history, right? So statistically, you are less likely to face fatality from an act of violence. Rates of violent ending have declined significantly, reflecting broad reductions in warfare and interpersonal violence. This context does not minimize present suffering, but it shows sustained progress over time. So we're living in a time that is more peaceful than pretty much any other time. You can go look up the global poverty has reached historic lows. According to the World Bank, the share of people living in extreme poverty has fallen dramatically since the 1990s, even as the global population has grown. The pandemic reversed the progress. The World Bank has set a goal of eliminating extreme poverty by 2030, raising the possibility that future generations may never experience it at scale. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's go. Let's get this done. Global hunger is on decline. Global hunger is on decline. So, according to the United Nations, about 200 million people fewer are malnourished today than 25 years ago. Right? So, just different things that we're not seeing. But these are things that we could hold on to and feel like, okay, we're living in a time where things are progressing. It's just where we're putting our attention to, right? The World Health Organization reports infant mortality has never been lower. Shows the global child mortality rate fell 49% between 1990 and 2022. That's all right. That's great. Global literacy. Global literacy is at a historic high. 87% of global population can read and write. 87%. Come on. That's got to be pretty good. 1958, it was 66%. So we're going up. This is going to shock some people. The ozone layer is healing. A rare environmental success story. Ozone layer is on track to recover in the coming decades. Thanks to the Montreal Protocol, a global agreement that phased out ozone depleting chemicals beginning in the 1980s. And I did double check this. I saw NASA reported on it. I saw MIT reported on it. So the steady recovery stands as one of the clearest examples of international cooperation producing measurable environmental results. Let's get working. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This is something that we could be encouraged about. We don't have to fight politically on, global warming, environmental this and that. Nah, let's come together. Let's let even if we don't come together, let's encourage one another. We don't have to agree, but we can agree that everybody matters. Let's agree on that. You feel me? Renewable energy overtook coal for the first time since uh, for the first time in 2025. I know this is not something that certain parts of the country are going to be happy about, but I feel like if some of the leaders within those states or some of our more well-off uh, countrymen, countrywomen can provide access to understanding technology that can help some of these communities in Appalachia and some of these other places that are coal heavy, right? Ember, solar, and wind power together produce more electricity worldwide than coal. The Bible is becoming more accessible than ever. The Word, access to Scripture continues to grow more than 36,000, uh, 3,658 languages, reaching populations that had no access in their native tongue. All right. Billions have gained access to clean water. Drinking water has improved dramatically over the past few decades since 1990. An estimated 2.6 billion more people have gained access to clean drinking water between 2000 and 2020. The share of global population with safely managed drinking water rose from 62 to 74%. If there's anybody in here, I can't really see the comments, but if you want to leave a comment, feel free to comment on the live video after it's done. Right? So I wanted to leave y'all with 10 different things that we could look at that are encouraging, that are life-giving, that are going on in the population right now, going on in the world. We might not see these other places, but wanted to give y'all different things that we can be encouraged about, and you can feel free to verify these, fact check them, everything. God bless in Jesus'